Marcus received an exceeds expectations rating on Tuesday afternoon. His manager walked him through a detailed performance document, listing 12 specific achievements from the past year, including the integration project that saved the company $340,000 in vendor costs. The rating placed him in the top 22% of his department. Marcus left the meeting convinced he was on track for promotion to senior engineer within 6 months. What Marcus didn't know was that his manager had just disqualified him from the promotion cycle. The performance review system he trusted was operating exactly as designed, but its actual function had nothing to do with what the ratings appeared to measure. Number 1. The calibration room. Performance ratings get determined in a meeting that happens 3 weeks before you receive your review. Your manager walks into a conference room with 6 other managers and a director. Each manager has a stack of preliminary ratings. The director projects a spreadsheet showing department headcount, current compensation distribution, and the allocated budget for raises and promotions. This is calibration. Your manager argues for your rating, but the argument isn't about your performance. The director is looking at a different constraint: the compensation band maximum for your current title, your position within that band, and whether promoting you creates a salary compression problem with people 2 levels above you. When your manager rated you exceeds expectations, she was actually signaling that you're performing well within your current role. The rating that indicates promotion readiness is exceptional, which gets assigned to fewer than 8% of employees. But your manager never explained this taxonomy because calibration methodology is considered internal process documentation. The numerical rating you received measured your value to your current position. The promotion decision was already being made in a parallel conversation about organizational design and budget allocation. Number 2, the documentation requirement nobody mentioned. Promotion committees don't review performance ratings. They review promotion packets, which are separate documents that require different evidence. A promotion packet needs 3 things: quantified business impact at the next level, peer validation from senior individual contributors or managers, and a written justification from your skip level manager explaining why your current work already operates at the target scope. Your direct manager can't write this packet alone. The skip level component exists because promotions affect team composition 2 levels up, and that manager needs to defend the decision in their own calibration meeting. Most employees don't learn about promotion packets until they ask why they weren't promoted, despite strong performance ratings. The timeline matters here. Promotion packets get submitted 60 to 90 days before promotion decisions are announced. If your manager starts collecting this evidence after your performance review, you've already missed the current cycle. The employees who get promoted have managers building their packets throughout the entire performance year, documenting scope expansion in real time, and creating visibility with skip-level leadership in structured settings. Your excellent performance review arrived too late to matter. It was a historical record of work already completed, not a nomination for advancement. Number 3, the visibility mechanism. Performance reviews evaluate execution. Promotions evaluate perceived leadership capacity, which gets assessed through a completely different observation system. Leadership capacity becomes visible through 3 specific channels: cross-functional project sponsorship, participation in planning or strategy meetings above your level, and documented instances of scope expansion, where you identified and solved problems outside your formal responsibility. These visibility events need witnesses who have organizational credibility. An engineer who fixes a critical production issue at 2 a.m. demonstrates technical skill. An engineer who fixes the same issue, documents the root cause, presents the findings to a director-level incident review, and proposes a monitoring system change, demonstrates leadership capacity. The difference isn't the technical work. The difference is creating an artifact that travels up the organization with your name attached. Your manager controls your access to these visibility channels. When your manager includes you in a planning meeting, introduces you to their skip level, or asks you to present technical findings to senior leadership, they're building your promotion case. When they shield you from these interactions to let you focus on execution, they're keeping you title locked. Most managers never explicitly explain this mechanism because it requires admitting that your perceived value depends partly on their active sponsorship, not solely on your individual performance. Number 4, the retention calculation. Companies have a numerical model for retention risk. When an employee receives a strong performance rating without promotion or significant salary increase, they enter a higher risk category for departure. HR systems track time and title, compensation position within band, and performance trajectory. Once you hit 18 months in role with ratings above meets expectations, the retention model flags you. Your manager receives a notification. At this point, the company runs a calculation. The cost of losing you and backfilling your role versus the cost of promoting you or adjusting your compensation. For most individual contributors, the backfill cost is lower. The company can hire someone at the bottom of your current band, accept 90 to 120 days of reduced productivity during ramp-up, and come out ahead financially compared to promoting you and creating upward salary pressure. Your excellent performance review was partially designed to address this retention risk without spending money. The detailed positive feedback, the recognition of specific achievements, the verbal indication of future growth potential, all function as non-monetary retention tools. They work approximately 60% of the time. Employees who receive this pattern stay in role an average of 11 more months before departing. The system calculates that this extended retention period, even accounting for eventual turnover, costs less than the promotion would have. Number 5, what Marcus does now. Marcus spent 8 months after that performance review waiting for promotion conversations that never materialized. He left for a senior engineer role at a different company with a 28% salary increase. At his new company, he asked his manager during onboarding how promotion decisions work. His manager sent him the promotion criteria document, introduced him to his skip-level manager in the first month, and assigned him to a cross-functional project with director visibility in his second quarter. Marcus now understands that performance reviews and promotion systems are separate mechanisms with different functions. He asks his manager every 6 months whether a promotion packet is being built. He requests assignment to projects with skip-level visibility. He documents business impact in the language promotion committees use. The performance review still happens annually. Marcus prepares for it carefully because strong ratings remain necessary even though they're not sufficient. But he stopped confusing the review with the actual advancement process. The review measures whether he's doing his current job well. Everything else measures whether the organization will create space for him in the next role.